Good evening, guys. Welcome to episode 19 of Metal4Metal. We got a great bit of topics coming to you today, including Testament, Bruce Dickinson's re-releases. We've got some new Napalm Death, some new GWAR, and of course we have Ozzy Osbourne and Zakk Wylde talking to the moon. Guys, episode 19 Metal4Metal coming at you right now, hard and fast, right in your ears. Metal4Metal universe, I'm PJ Steven, that's Dennis Parker, and we're here to give you episode 19 of Metal4Metal. I don't know about you, but we just finished our interview with the Hybrid Mutants, and damn, was that not a great interview.
Probably the best one we've had yet.
Yeah, those guys are some of the coolest guys we've ever met. Guys, if you don't know who Hybrid Mutants is, you're missing out. Definitely like them on Facebook. All their stuff's on Bandcamp as well, including hits like Don't You Know My Name and One More Beer, which we talk about in the interview. The interview should be up soon. Guys, the interview is off the chain. You can also check out a rough copy of it on Facebook right now.
Right. If you don't want to wait.
If you don't want to wait. Moving right along, I got to tell you, I've been listening to a lot of variety of stuff. And I've been listening to a lot of some power metal. I went back and listened to Blind Guardian, Twisting the Myth.
Right.
What a great record.
Yeah. Man. Yeah, we're actually listening to like Battalions of Fear.
Battalions of Fear, yeah.
So
I've been listening to a lot of power metal, and then I listened to Iced Earth Alive in Athens the other day. And what a great concert! What a long concert.
That takes me back, man. That takes me back. That's a 3-disc set, actually.
Yeah, it is. That's a long fucking show. What have you been hearing? What have you listened to?
Honestly, I mean, I've been listening to a lot of Blind Guardian, honestly.
So we've both been listening to Blind Guardian?
Yeah. I've been listening to a lot of the earlier stuff.
We don't plan this shit.
Yeah, we don't. Though it's totally off the script, but I've been listening to their first album, which I actually had to import through the N Records back in the day. It was like it was through a website, and it was out of print in America, and they had to import it from Germany or some shit like that. But yeah, I love that CD. It holds a special place in my heart because I had to pay like $25 for it. So.
Well, guys, we got some awesome news coming to you. I want to touch a little bit on some Metal Hammered interviews that were coming up here soon. On Monday, September 28th, Glam Nation's going to be on the show. This is going to be our final interview for, August 28th. Excuse me, I'm getting my dates mixed up. August 28th, Glam Nation is going to be on the show. It's going to be our last interview for August. And it is confirmed, we are going to be going to the show at the Windjammer September 2nd with Glam Nation performing.
Backstage passes,
Backstage passes. We're going to get to interview them in the green room if they're going to let us. Glam Nation's very...
Oh, they're going to fucking
rough.
let us.
Well, they're rough and wild, so we're looking forward to interviewing them. And we're going to talk about a little bit about September as well. September 4th, Alert the Media is going to be on the show. Todd Brown from Hybrid Mutants has actually helped them record their album. So we're looking forward to hearing a lot about that. And Paul, the guitarist for Alert the Media, sold me my house. So I told him, I was like, man, it's going to be really weird you having to come back in the house. He was like, yeah, I thought I got away with it, but I thought I got away from it.
Are you going to show them all the stuff that's wrong with the house? Like all the holes in the wall and the rats running around and stuff like that?
I'll just
you going to point that out?
Did you tell me about that? No, this house is perfect. Like, he did a great job with it. Him and Larry Graham, I actually have to give props to you. You were one of the construction workers that helped out as well, so I appreciate that as well to make my house awesome. September 11th, Durpot's going to be on Metal Hammered, or it's going to be called Metal Unhammered because they're all underage. We're looking forward to get Voorhees on the show. Again, Todd Brown from Hybrid Mutants. We're in talks with him. Just kind of difficult to put everyone's schedules together and all make it happen, but we're going to make it happen because that's what Metal4Metal does. And what we're going to do right now is make the news happen. So our first piece of news, guys, I'm sure you saw the big eclipse that came around. Well,
it sucked for us, man. Like,
yeah, it was really cloudy.
Now here, like, it was cloudy. There was a thunderstorm right above my house, and like I went outside, and it was just like a shade darker than it already was. But in Illinois, where Ozzy Osbourne was performing, they actually they played "Bark at the Moon" right at the time the eclipse was happening.
And it was fucking perfect.
Dude, it was so cool. And like, to me, this is like where Metallica dropped the ball. Yeah. Whenever they were in Antarctica and they missed the beat to play "Trapped Under Ice," they had this they had this once in a lifetime opportunity to play "Trapped Under Ice" when they were in Antarctica, and they fucked it up.
But
Ozzy did not
fuck up. He played Bark at the Moon
Right.
right when the Eclipse started.
Because the next time another solar eclipse comes around that will be viewable from, our part of North America, it's going to be like 2027 or 28
something like
or
that,
something.
yeah.
Yeah, and Ozzy might actually still be alive because he's already defied science.
He has.
So, I mean, maybe he'll be around.
All those ants.
Right. So maybe he still will be around, but it was just so cool to get him to see him do that.
Yeah, it was right at the height of the eclipse, and
Right.
you just started hearing the riff like da-da-da-da-da-da, like
Yeah, they actually. It almost seemed like they stopped the other song and just started immediately into Bark at the Moon, like right whenever it was starting to go on. You know
so
what I mean?
props to you, Ozzy Osbourne, for making it happen. And,
It was really cool.
If you got to see the eclipse, that's awesome. But you didn't get to see the eclipse with Ozzy Osbourne playing Bark at the Moon.
Right.
Now we're gonna go to a band that actually, in a way, helped us start up.
Yeah.
Metal4Metal, because we
Very
started
first episode.
We started Metal4Metal, our very first episode, after seeing this amazing band, and that is Testament.
Right. Testaments to Low and The Ritual are going to be released on vinyl in the USA for the very first time.
The Ritual.
Right. Now that's really cool because actually Low was one of the first albums when they started to go on their downward spiral because they were on Atlantic in that time.
They played Low when we saw them too,
They did.
which they never play.
Yeah, they never play that. But whenever this album came out, Atlantic wanted them to continue in the Ritual progression, kind of going to a more mainstream kind of vibe. And then they were just like, no, we're not going to do it. We already tried that. We already did that. So they put out Low anyway. And then Atlantic Records did not promote it. They didn't do anything. They just put it out there to die.
Yeah.
And that's why nobody really knows about Low. But even though it's a great,
It's
great
got
album.
really good tracks on it.
Yeah,
It
I mean,
really
Dogface
does.
God is awesome. It's great.
Trail
of Tears.
Trail of Tears is on there. That's all about Native American kind of stuff.
Yeah, because
but
Chuck
Dogface
Billy-
Gods, I mean, PC, Hail Mary,
Right.
all good stuff.
Yeah, and even The Ritual's a great album. I mean, that was kind of like when it was almost like they were trying to make a Black Album-ish kind of thing at the time. But I mean, these are two of their more unknown kind of albums, and it's great. I like both of them, so I'm glad to see them.
Well, that's
getting
where
new life.
one of their most popular songs, Electric Crown, came from.
Right.
I mean,
First song I ever heard from them.
Let Go of My World. The title track, The Ritual, is really good. And, I mean, it is really, it's almost like a concept album, really.
I love it.
I mean, a lot of it's really religious and stuff like that. I mean, they're really good records. So to see these get pressed is really good. I think that they're going to sell. I plan on at least getting The Ritual. I don't know about Low, but I definitely will buy The Ritual.
I would probably buy Low before The Ritual.
Really?
Honestly, yeah. Low's really good. Low's really good. I'd love to have that one. I would love to listen to it from your collection. Because
well,
I'm not
maybe
gonna
I'll just buy both.
Yeah.
Fuck it.
Yeah.
We'll do it live.
We'll do it live, baby.
Well, guys, when we hop right back into more vinyl news and more record news, nothing makes my heart happy more than seeing Bruce Dickinson pressing all his solo works. Oh, we're going to get a Chemical Wedding record.
That's so cool.
Whatever, man. That is amazing. I mean, Tattooed Millionaire, Balls to Picasso, Skunk Works, Accident at Birth, Chemical Wedding, and Tyranny of Souls. Tyranny of Souls. Those are all great records from him. Adrian Smith played on Chemical Wedding, and I think he also played on Tyranny of Souls.
I love Chemical Wedding.
Yeah, Chemical Wedding is so good. Trumpets of Jericho is my favorite song off that.
Trumpets of Jericho. That's the first song, isn't it?
No, it's like the 7th or 8th or something.
Is
like
it?
That. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But man, what great records! Tattooed Millionaire is off the chain. The funny thing is about Tattooed Millionaire, when he left, he left Maiden in like right after Fear the Dark, so like 92, 93, right. And he said that he wanted to do like more serious stuff.
Fear of the Dark is pretty serious to me. That album
I
rocks.
mean, yeah, it's serious stuff, but he wanted to write more stuff. But Tattooed Millionaire has some really goofy songs on it, actually.
Yeah.
I actually have to not change my needle, but I have to wash my needle here. Wonderful.
Give it a little kiss.
I could hear the
little touch
don't
of evil.
sue us, Metallica, for playing Merciful Fate, by the way.
Right.
But I heard the dust. But anyway, so he wanted to leave Fear of the Dark. He wanted to leave Maiden because the songs weren't very serious or something. I was reading and I was looking at an interview. He just wanted to write more serious stuff. But when you look at like Tattooed Millionaire and then like Balls to Picasso, like that, I mean, a lot of the songs on there aren't they're not comedic, but they're not as serious as what you would think. They're not on a very complex level that what you thought that he would want.
Right.
For example, "Son of a Gun," which opens the record. "Zulu Lulu." I mean, that title itself is just kind of silly.
Weird, very weird.
"Dive, Dive, Dive," though, that's really good. "Dive, Dive, Dive" is actually a name of one of his concert albums as well, one of his live albums. But "Hell on Wheels," "Gypsy Road," all good stuff as well.
So do you plan on buying the whole box set?
I'm gonna probably buy.
You're gonna buy a whole box set?
If I can't afford it at the time, I'm at least gonna get Chemical Wedding.
Right.
I'm at least gonna get Chemical Wedding.
Yeah, we don't know how much these are gonna cost yet. But
well, I actually did look at the pre-order. The whole thing is $180. So, I mean, if anything, I will at least get "Accident of Birth" and Chemical Wedding, which they're $26 each, which is what a going rate for a record goes these days.
Yeah, well,
especially something like that.
Hey, the Metallica re-release of "Kill 'Em All" and "Ride the Lightning," that was $200 just for
and
the
that was
album.
just one record.
Well, it had other things in it, but yeah, it was just basically one record with some live stuff.
And let me also mention that "Tattoo Millionaire" came out in 1990 when he was still in Maiden. So when he left Maiden to do "Balls to Picasso" in 1994, that was after when he actually left Maiden. And even then, "Tyranny of Souls," is it Tyranny? It's Tyranny, right?
Tyranny.
That's why I kept screwing myself up. But "Tyranny of Souls" came out in like 2005, and of course he was still with Maiden. But the last record that he put out that he was not with Maiden with was in 1998, which was "Chemical Wedding." But I'm very excited to get these on record because these are really killer albums. And of course it's Bruce Dickinson. He does no wrong.
Right.
What else we got here, Dennis?
Oh, we got some new Napalm Death, which I'm very excited about. Napalm Death is like, they're one of the bands I got into a long time ago, and they always reminded me of kind of like a punk rock death metal band because their songs are only like 2 or 3 minutes long.
Yeah.
And they're very fast. Usually they start out very quick, and then they have a super catchy kind of middle part to them, and then it goes back to being like really super crazy. You know what I mean? But was it the Utopia Abolished? I believe that came out in like 1990 or something, 1992.
It was 91.
Yeah, 91. Like, dude, that is like one of my favorite like death metal albums of all time, and I'm so glad to see them coming out with a new one.
I remember their. What was their last album? Apex Predator, Easy Beat.
Yeah, and
that came out in 2015.
I think it was it was something like that.
What's their new record called?
The new one is,
or do they just say they're?
It just says they're working.
So they're starting to record.
Yeah, they're recording.
Either way, a new Napalm Death record will be off the chain. I mean, like Napalm Death. They're British. They're UK. And there's still a band that just continues to push the envelope. And like
so
you
good,
said,
man.
Like you said, very punk death metal-ish.
Yeah, I mean, it's just very punk rock in the sense that I think their songs are super quick. You know what I mean? They're quick and to the point. You know what I mean? And, I mean, at first, I thought, like, wow, this is, like, insane stuff. But the more you listen to it, you just really hear how catchy it can be.
Yeah, and,
you know what I mean?
and Barney Greenway, who's now singing for the band, Mark, I think is his real name, he was talking about how, like, throughout the years, Napalm Death's sound has kind of changed and evolved, and I think that I can definitely agree with that because
they were kind of joking about like them being more commercial, but I mean their last album was in no way, shape, or form in even any sense of the word commercial. Yeah, like, it's insane. But I mean,
they said the same thing about Marty Freeman's new record, Wall of Sound.
Right. I mean,
I thought it was fucking great.
Yeah, it's not commercial at all though. In any sense that I can think of.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I mean. It's definitely no Britney Spears kind of shit.
Yeah, well, there's another. What did we listen to today? We listened to Arch Enemy's new single.
Yeah, it was good,
and that was really good.
Yeah.
So all these great bands are still coming out with new singles and still new albums and still new music to listen to, and you gotta love that. You gotta love when one of your favorite bands who hasn't recorded anything in a while starts bringing shit out.
I'm always down for more Napalm Death.
Hell yeah, man.
For real.
Well, we're going to pack our bags and be going to North Carolina here pretty soon in May because
going to this.
One of my favorite power metal groups ever.
Yes.
Hammerfall. Let the hammer fall!
Oh, man. Legacy of Kings, dude, is like one of my favorite.
Legacy,
Man, dude, it's like one of my favorite power metal albums of all time. Bro, dude, like I have to go to this, and they're touring with Flotsam and Jetsam.
So, if you haven't guessed, Hammerfall is doing a North American tour.
Like, dude, I'm gonna have to, and it's like 3 days before my birthday in Raleigh, North Carolina. Like,
so we're going.
It's gonna be a little treat to me from me for being such a good boy this year. You know what I'm saying?
And who are they touring with?
The
Flotsam
and Jetsam.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, Jason Newsted's original band that he was in.
That's right. It is. Yeah.
He was in there for a minute, and I dig Flotsam and Jetsam. Is it Flotsam or Flotsam?
I would think Flotsam.
I think it's
Flotsam
Flotsam.
sounds stupid.
Flotsam and Jetsam. I think that's how it is. That's how I always pronounce it anyway. But yeah, dude. I mean, they're really good too.
Where are they going to be at in Raleigh? What is the stage?
The Masquerade.
The Masquerade.
Oh no, I'm sorry. No, that's in Georgia. The Motoko.
Point. The Motorico. The Motorico?
Motoko?
Yeah. Maltodextrose.
Whatever.
No, whatever. We're going to be there.
Yeah, it's in Raleigh.
Yeah, we were going to go. Last time we went to Raleigh, we saw Maiden and Megadeth, and that was a great show.
Yes. Dude, I'm so going to this for real.
Hammerfall. We love them. Legacy of Kings.
Legacy Kings is my favorite one, man. That was just like, that's just such a great album.
It is.
And, I mean, I hope they play the whole thing, but I know they won't.
They're not going to play the whole thing.
Yeah, they're not going to do that. But, yeah, dude, I'm totally going to be there. And it's just great to see a European band actually come over to America and do, like, just a full-length tour. You know what I mean? They're going everywhere from Florida to Texas to Canada.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I would see. That's the thing. Like, Iced Earth is American, but they don't tour North America all the time.
No, they don't.
And I want an Iced Earth tour. I really do. I'd love for Blind Guardian to tour.
Yeah, Blind Guardian has just notoriously played at like power metal festivals.
Yeah.
You know, that's kind of what they do. And Iced Earth just really, I mean, even they're just playing mainly in festivals, even in Europe. Even if, you know, even when they go into Europe, they don't usually always headline their own tours. I mean, they do sometimes, but they're big for the, you know, the big festivals and stuff like that. So good luck ever getting Iced Earth to come and do a tour in America, just headlining something. But man, I wish they would.
Well, guys, for our last piece of news, we got another new album, another new single, and it's about GWAR.
Yeah.
And this goes out to Missing and the Meerkats, who had a great GWAR story. If you did not see it, go on our YouTube page and check out the Rock the Rescue video, which was a local band event that we did down here in Charleston, South Carolina.
Good. It was really a lot of fun.
And it was a lot of fun, and damn, was it not just amazing. It was really great.
Yeah. So basically, this thing is GWAR will release a new album, The Blood of Gods, on October 20th via Metal Blade. And this is a cool quote from Berserker Blothar. Now, he is saying, "Fuck this place. The name says it all. Look around you. Your life sucks. Your planet is dying. You want to kill yourself and everyone you meet. So do it. You drench yourselves in gasoline, and now GWAR offers you a light. The finish line of the human race is at last within reach. Scream it now at the top of your lungs. Fuck this place." That's so cool, man.
That's great. And that is the single off the record.
Yeah, I was watching this last night, and it's really good.
You know,
it's a great live concert kind of music video. I really enjoyed it.
There's songs on here that sound interesting. El Presidente. I mean, Viking Death Machine, which is the shirt that my girlfriend got me.
Right.
Crushed by the Cross, Phantom Limb. I wonder if that's a play off Phantom Lord by Metallica.
Maybe.
And of course, it has their cover, If You Want Blood, You Got It, by AC/DC.
Yeah.
Which is awesome. That's what they killed Trump to at on their Warped Tour set.
Cool.
Very good stuff. I can't wait for the new GWAR album. I'm sure I
always love GWAR, man.
I'm sure I'm going to buy the LP. I always do.
I'm really disappointed they're not coming around here, though. GWAR was always the one band you could count on to always come to South Carolina, and they're not doing it this tour for some reason or another. But I'm a little disappointed for that. But, you know, hopefully they'll be around eventually.
Oh, yeah, they will.
I have a kid on the way, so I'm not going to be able to do anything in my life anymore anyway. So.
No. Delete. Guys, this has been a really, really good week of news.
Yeah.
I'm down to spend my money on a lot of these things.
Mm-hmm.
And we're talking about albums here. The one thing I want to talk about is our topic of the week. We're going to play a game, Dennis.
Okay.
I'm going to give you 3 records and you're going to tell me the worst song off that record.
Are you gonna pick a record that I know? Or
Yeah.
Are you gonna pick some off the
I'm not
wall?
a monster.
You are a monster. All right, what is it?
Monster.
If not, I'll Google it and refresh my memory.
Okay. First of all, I'll start with something easy.
Okay.
Megadeth. So far, so good, so what?
So far, so good. So what?
Worst song off the album.
Worst song off the album.
I already have mine.
Oh man, the whole album's really good, man.
Yeah, exactly.
Listen,
That's why it's hard.
I gotta get the track list in my head.
Oh, see, I already have mine. Which one sucks?
I mean, honestly, dude, like, I don't know. I mean, like, maybe, like, the very first song. I mean, because they're all good, but I mean, maybe, like, In the Lungs of Hell, which is just, like, the opening, just a little guitar solo.
Oh, man, no. Mary Jane.
Mary Jane, see, I kind of like that song.
I don't like that one.
So I guess because that's kind of my throwaway, In the Lungs of Hell, because it's not even really a song. So
Oh,
I'm just
okay.
gonna throw that away.
Okay.
Yeah, because I love the album. The whole album's good.
Okay, next one. Another
All
kind
right.
of easy one.
All right.
We'll go with,
Sorry, I don't have these track listings fucking memorized in my head.
he's not as
Sorry.
good as me. Blizzard of Oz.
Blizzard of Oz.
Yeah.
All right. See here. Track listing. Probably Goodbye to Romance.
No, that song's great.
Yeah, I mean, it's just like, it's kind of the slow song on there. And I can't say D, because D's awesome. I love that little, even though it's only like a minute long or something, like,
Yeah.
I love that little acoustic thing.
I think I'm gonna go with No Boa Movies.
Okay, yeah, I could say I always skip Goodbye to Romance.
I like that song.
Goodbye to Romance. I mean, like, it's not bad, but I
knew this one you were gonna say.
Yeah, I'll skip that one. All right, what's your last one? Let me
All
look
right.
up the track listing.
My last one is Iced Earth, Night of the Storm Runner.
Oh my god. Okay, now I know the one I'm going to choose because, again, that is one of the greatest albums of all time.
Yep.
So I'm just going to throw Reaching the End because it's not even really a song.
What the hell?
It's not even really a song. It's just like,
Mine would be Mystical Inn.
Mystical Inn?
Yeah.
Oh, I love that song.
Yeah, I like. I was gonna pick Desert Rain because it gets repetitive. Like it's changing me.
Yeah.
It's calling me.
Yeah,
but it's
Reaching-
still good.
Yeah, Reaching the End isn't even really, and maybe even Before the Vision or something. It's just like little
I
interludes.
love Before the Vision.
Okay, but if you're talking about a real song, I mean, I'm not going to pick one. They're all good.
You gotta pick one.
I refuse. I refuse.
All right. Give me 3 albums.
Give you 3 albums?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to hit you with some easy ones.
Okay.
Then maybe you won't have to. I mean, I'll pull them up if you want me to. But give me Number of the Beast.
Number of the Beast.
Yeah, what's the worst album? Number of the Beast.
I guess this doesn't really count because Total Eclipse wasn't actually on the album until later. It was remastered. So I'll say 22 Acacia Avenue.
Yeah, that's not.
I skip that one sometimes, and the one reason I skip it is because like that part, dun 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 dun. Like I don't know,
Right,
it sounds.
right.
It's you know what it reminds me of? Dun 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 dun. Like the Wizard of Oz thing. Yeah, I get it out of there.
Okay, I'm trying to think of a good one to give you here. I'm trying to something that you really like. Let's do Scream for Vengeance.
Oh man, Pain and Pleasure came to mind just like that, but I actually like that song. What is that one song? It's once I see the title, I'll be like, oh, that one. Let's see. God, that's such a good album too.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, it's kind of hard.
Riding on the wind. Fever.
Yeah.
Fever. Yeah. I even like Take These Chains. I love that song. It's so poppy, but it's so good.
I love that song.
Fever. Yeah, definitely.
I mean, it's, yeah.
Right when I saw it, I was like, yeah, that one. I like Bloodstone, too. Bloodstone. Da-da-da-da-da. The riffs and the guitar work in Fever is not bad. It's just the lyrics are just really weird to me.
Yeah.
Not into it.
Yeah.
So
I feel
Fever
you.
and in 22 Acacia Avenue. All right, last one.
Okay. One more good one. Black Sabbath Paranoid. It's their greatest hits. I'll look it up so you can see. I know. Yeah.
My mind went to Iron Man, actually.
Yeah, probably. But I don't even think Iron Man's a bad song. It's just because we've heard it a million fucking times.
Well, I don't know. If I were talking to Frank would say, fuck Iron Man. I remember Frank always says that he hated Iron Man right when it came out.
Really?
Yeah. He said even when he heard it, he was like, "Yeah, I'm not into this."
Oh wow. Yeah, I am. I loved Iron Man the first time I heard it. When I was like fucking 10 years old or something.
Man.
That's the greatest hits, man. What do you think? Like Rat Salad, maybe?
No, I love Rat Salad.
It's only 8 songs on it, so. But man, I couldn't choose this one. I couldn't do it.
I love Electric Funeral too.
Yeah. You Fairies Wear Boots is awesome. There's no bad song.
Hand of Doom.
It's a greatest hits album, even though it's not.
I'm gonna say Iron Man.
All right.
Because I'll keep Planet Caravan too.
So Iron Man. Done.
Bye Iron Man. I mean, yeah, I'm fine with that. I mean, yeah, I'm like not very confident with it.
You gonna be able to sleep at night?
Yeah, I'll be able to sleep at night without Iron Man in my life.
I won't be able to sleep at night without Iron Man. I won't be able to do it.
Wow. Well, what are some other albums that have like that one song that you skip, like Metallica, like Kill 'Em All? I skip Phantom Lord.
Oh, I don't ever skip a song on that one.
No.
No.
Not even Seek and Destroy.
I guess maybe that one. Yeah. I guess now you mention it because it is kind of the slowest song on the album. And I just heard it. That was
I was so happy that I was just like, not even that one.
I guess.
And
I love Seek and Destroy. I just like hearing the live version more than I like.
That's how I
hearing
am
the
with
studio
Enter
version.
Sandman. I can't listen to the studio.
I can't listen to Enter Sandman in any way, shape, or form
I just
anymore.
listen to the
live
if it comes on.
Enter Sandman is like trying to listen to Saint Anger, like the song, like madly in anger with you. I just can't do it.
Song.
I can't do it. I can't.
What about like?
I can't do
what
it.
about Countdown to Extinction? I already know mine.
Countdown to Extinction, maybe like that song. Oh man, I don't know.
Captive Honor. Fuck that song.
Captive Honor.
That song is so dumb.
Oh, I don't know. I usually don't skip a song on that one. I just listen to it the whole.
I'll listen to it, but if I'm cutting meat, I have blood on my hand, so it's like I can't change the song, so I have to listen to it. But
I can't.
I skip Captive Honor.
I pass. I'll pass on that one.
What about like?
I love it. I love every song on that one.
What about you know what? I don't skip anything on any Slayer album.
No, not just because they're only like 2 or 3 minutes long. So even if you don't like it, it's just boom, over and done with quick.
What do you skip on? This is gonna be great. What do you skip on Peace of Mind?
I skipped the whole fucking thing.
Skip Flight of Icarus.
I threw the whole fucking album
Fuck
out
that,
the
man, because
window.
Quest for Fire is such a good song. Quest for Fire, dude, Where Eagles Dare, that drum is ridiculous.
Blash. Peace
What
of Mind,
about
all right.
one more.
All right.
One more. What about what about Horror Show?
Probably Phantom of the Opera Ghost or whatever it is. The last song, Phantom of the Opera.
The last song?
Yeah.
I like
Yeah,
that.
I mean, like, it's just kind of like, you are the Phantom Opera Ghost. I don't know. It's all, but I mean,
Can I get that one more time?
You are the Phantom Opera Ghost. I don't know. It's but there was another one. What was that one song off that album? It was the one about the dead soldier. It's like, and I stand through the firing line. Ghost of Freedom.
Oh, Ghost of Freedom.
Yeah, because that was the one song that actually wasn't a concept to the album.
Yeah.
It was just kind of like a
throw-in.
Yeah, it was a throw-in, kind of something that maybe should have been on the Glorious Burden or something. But like, yeah, it had nothing to do with horror movies or anything. So maybe that one. Even though Phantom Opera Ghost was all right. It's not terrible.
Guys, this has been Metal4Metal, guys. We appreciate you guys coming along the road with us. New Testament getting re-released. Bruce Dickinson getting re-released. New GWAR, new Arch Enemy, and new Napalm Death, all coming your way right to your ear holes, just like Metal4Metal is. Don't forget to check out our Metal Hammered interview with Hybrid Mutants. Really fun interview. We had a lot of fun, a lot of laughs, and a lot of information thrown out, including you, Herman Mutant, getting shat on by Queensryche.
Yes.
That is fucking hilarious.
That's a thing.
I can't wait to hear this story again.
That's a thing.
Again, this Monday coming up, Glam Nation will be on the show. And that's going to be off the chain. Everyone's going to love that. And we're going to have some great footage, hopefully, for the Windjammer, September 2nd, with Glam Nation's playing. Alert the Media, Dirtpod, Voorhees, all going to be on Metal Hammered. Of course, we got a big show, big punk show coming up at Big Gun here in Charleston with Trunk Ride and Hail Bob Astronauts. September 9th, I believe that is. That's a big thank you to Rick and Stacy who put that together. Guys, this has been Metal4Metal.
Metal
I was about to say metal
next week.
I was going to say Metal4Hammer.
Metal4Hammered.
You know what I was thinking
Is
about
that
the
a
other
new
day?
show we could do?
Oh, you know what I was thinking about the other day? We could have called ourselves Metal in Metal.
Metal in Metal.
And it'd be like metal's going inside you.
That
I don't know.
Sexy as fuck.
Yeah, I thought about that. No, no. It was Metal on Metal.
Metal on Metal.
I thought about that.
That's even sexier.
Sexy.
I enjoy that.
Well, guys, while we pleasure ourselves to Metal on Metal, I'm PJ Steven, that's Dennis Parker, and this has been Metal4Metal, episode 19. Thank you guys so much for joining us, and we're going to talk to you guys later.